Sure, one put yeah, Kasuka, so, Wakuta, yeah, Kapusha, sure, one put yeah, Kasuka, so, Wakuta, sure, I'm from the ghetto, I'm from the ghetto, never man up on me. A very warm welcome to you. I'm Kagiso Kay-gee, and you're watching SDPent, a new program that is brought to you by SABC1 together with the DSTV, which is of course on channel 191. And remember that we coming to you live from Olokwane, city of stars. When an individual begins to abuse drugs, they may find that their lives as of the drug use are affected. They may be unable to perform as well as their jobs, which can lead to financial struggles, anxiety, depression, forgetfulnesses, and other mental health conditions. To hear more about this, we'll be joined later in the program by a young male who is an ex-fugitive from being arrested for 15 years for serving his sentence. He became a victim of crime at a very young age and was charged with many charges, such as assaulting one of his teachers and use of alcohol and other illegal substances around school premises. And today, we're asking you this: what challenges are young South Africans really facing today? And this is what they have to say.
Good day to you guys. My name is Vale, and today I'm joined here by Refugee, which will be discussing about the drugs and alcohol in South Africa. And here we'll be asking a first question to her. Refugee, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine. And the first question to you is that, do you know any other illegal substances in the country which are still being distributed today?
Any other illegal substances that are still contributed in the country is heroin, cocaine, marijuana, dacha, and hunga.
Thank you. The second question is that, what are the consequences of using drugs and other related substances?
The consequences of using drugs. A person who is using drugs can be irresponsible, and drugs may lead to crime.
Yeah. How can we differentiate a person who is an alcoholic or a drug abuser or non-alcoholic?
A person who is a drug abuser is a person who uses drugs, and a non-alcoholic drug abuser is a person who don't drink or ever use drugs. That means that person, she or he, abstaining from drugs.
Okay, so the next question is that, what do you think would be a suitable age for a person to drink, and the kind of responsibility a particular person, he or she, should have?
The suitable age, I think, is 18 years. Let me give an example. You must drink beer under the age of 18. So this is the reason why I'm saying it is the suitable
so that
age.
A person can take responsibility.
Yes, exactly.
And then the next question is that, do you think that parents are playing a very important role in raising their children and also keeping them off from the streets?
No.
Oh, they don't play an important role. Okay.
No.
So what do you think could be done to prevent this from happening?
I think the parents must just leave their child, because they have the responsibilities. They have the rights, They have the rights to do everything that they want to do. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now back to you, KG, in the studio.
Thank you so much for staying with us, and I can also remind you that you may also join our conversation on our Twitter handle, of course, that is @Kagiso_Kay-gee, or give us a call, of course, on 0527 Okay, we're now joined by our perpetrator. Welcome to the studio. You're good, man. Okay, make yourself comfortable, okay? Tell us more about your first day as a parent. What influenced you in such a way that you find yourself committing so many crimes at such an early age?
jalo papa no phela ntile ba tla le mosadi a change abasadi so le nna ka no push on a di re selo di ra la basadi ba le bana ba basadi ba le ka no phela ke le ga dithetho no iwa la ke phela ke dithuno.
Okay, so explain to us in detail the crime activities which you have been involved in.
Na go tseke le sekolo be ke tsetsa bana di ball pen
Yeah.
ke ba tšela tšhelete tša sekolo ya bona ba ba file batsadi ba bona ba care ke ba tšela jona.
Yeah.
So nambile ka thoma o ba ke ema ka mona ke emela batho go tshwara go ke bolaya batho ba thaba ka dithi.
Yeah. So what led you to become a drug addict?
ne ke sa shote tšhelete ka mokgwa ne ke a sela ka gona.
Yeah. And who was the supplier of those drugs which you're using, and where did you get the money to buy those drugs?
ne ona lo abuti mo ba re ke jona
Yeah.
le na le shani lo go ba ke re ke phela ke ya go ene ya ba gona lo ngolo tisha ke sina selo tsa go tshwara bo ba tisha tšhelete.
Yeah. So what kind of person are you besides all this? I mean, your personality, your characters, I mean, and how you lived with your fellows before your arrest?
ne ke motho o phela ke rata go rata bolo
Yeah.
ke phela ke le batho so nambile ka no tlwaela o tsamaya le dikgrupu ke sena se le nna ka thoma go phela ka mofana ka feletša ke le boso ya bona.
Okay. So what do you think the crimes which you have committed has done to your society?
ke be ke tshwara poo ke feleditše ka go bolaya motho
Yeah.
la mafelelo
Yeah.
motho o ne ke re ka mosetsa ke re ke tea tšhelete a pata boe a bana ka yona nambile ka feletša ke mothabile ka tšhi.
Okay. So let's talk about this. You've been in prison for 15 years. Okay? Tell us about your experience in prison. How was it like for you? Because most of the time, there are so many challenges. I've never been in prison and I've never had that experience before. So, but can you just tell us more about that?
Ko prison le ke re ke fitha tšatši la mathomo be ne ba diile mosadi ba re ke kgethe nomoro ka palela ke go kgetha nomoro
Yeah.
nambile be ke le mosadi ka bua ke phela ke koropa
Yeah.
ke dielo tše ka bošego ke be ke tsebo gore ke nna mosadi ke na le monnaka famile a dietšela tša mašego.
Yeah. So besides all this, what were some of the challenges that you have encountered in prison?
be re ja marotho re tsoga breakfast ka borotho ba re fa laitše 4
Yeah.
nambile go na le boso ke bua intšela laitšela tše 4 re topela ra ja thapama
Yeah.
stampa mei gore bogobe le yona ne ba ratontšela gore ke patela sekoloto sa gore ke tsene ka bua ke sena selo.
Okay. Hold on, folks. Let's now take a quick break. We'll be back shortly, right after this.
Thank you so much, Kay-gee. Now I'm joined by another volunteer who will be discussing about the drugs and alcoholic. We'll be asking the same question. Okay, hey, Mr. Abel, how are you?
I'm doing good, sir.
Okay. Do you know any other types of illegal substances that are still being distributed in the country?
Dagga,
Yeah.
nicotine, heroin, even those ones that are injecting themselves on. Yes,
You should bring a very bad health in their lives.
exactly.
Okay. The next question is that what are the consequences of using drugs and other related substances?
The consequences of using drugs is that drugs destroy their thinking ability.
Yeah.
You become irresponsible.
Yeah.
You don't regular bath on a
Daily
regular
basis.
basis. You are not clean. They are not making you responsible. They damage your immune system. You might think that some parts of the bodies are being damaged, and then other one, they destroy self-dignity to the community, especially when you use drugs. People no longer take you serious. Even though you speak sense things, they might think that you are not okay. And even though is that some of the drugs, if can be caught by the police, will be arrested.
How can a person differentiate from an alcoholic or a drug abuser or non-alcoholic?
So I might say the alcoholic is a person that drink on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So to the point that he does not have limitation on drinking. Some of these alcoholics are even affected by alcohol to the point that if they don't drink an alcohol, their bodies start to be shaky.
Yeah.
Some of them, this thing it's like a drug, a daily drug for them.
Yeah.
They live by it. A non-alcoholic is a person that does not drink at all. It means that person just abstain, doesn't even drink. And then a drug abuser is a person that uses drugs to the point that they are even affected, are part of him on his body. So it means he drinks them on a daily, use those drugs on a daily basis.
The next question is that, what do you think would be a suitable age for a person to drink, and that the particular responsibility that a person, he or she, should take?
Okay, I think when it comes to age,
Yeah.
a person must be over the age of 18. The responsibility of you drinking those alcohol, you must first be able to work.
Yeah.
And pay for your own drinks. It means if you are working, you will be able to afford yourself for drinks, because of if you can't, you'll be stealing from other people's money, and it will cause a problem to you.
Do you think that parents are playing a very important role in raising their children and also keeping them off from the streets?
I don't think parents are doing that.
Okay, so if so, what do you think could be done to prevent this from happening?
So what I'm thinking is that parents should involve them. Parents should involve children with home activities like washing dishes, cleaning the house, or also they must also influence them to be involved in sports activities like playing soccer, netball, and also be involved in church activities, maybe being being usher at church, being a keyboardist or playing drum at church. Those such things are keeping the children. They keep their mind focused and staying away from the street. I think that will be the best thing.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Abel. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Now back to you, KG, in the studio.
Welcome back, you're still watching SB and thanks for staying with us. And I can also remind you that you may also join a conversation on our Twitter handle, of course, that is Kagiso_Kay-gee. Yeah. Okay, we are now joined by Nexuki Ntatebesi Lekantati.
Good, thanks, and how are you doing, sir?
Rojo, it's good to have you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Great stuff. So tell us about your lifestyle as home and that you shared with them and compared to then and now.
What usually my boy used to do, he was a very good boy.
Yeah.
Time was still at school.
Yeah.
But then the problem began when he left school. As his mom is no longer with us.
Yeah.
So that is why, this boy, that's when he began to start smoking, and coming back home late, you see that. So when I question him, he respond anyhow.
Yeah.
So I didn't have power to lead him, I wanted him to grow as a good guy.
Yeah.
And as I've been trying to guide him, show him, how to be a good guy. Trying to give him extra books.
Exactly. Yeah. So how many members are there in your family?
Now, 3.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure something out here that from his early years in crime, was it because he grew up with the wrong friends, or perhaps there was someone in your family who has done the same thing before?
So I can say I was once in a group of gangsters. As I was just there, but I've learned it the hard way because I got arrested and I got paid. Then now I came back.
Yeah.
But then, so as my boy, I'm trying to show him, I'm trying to guide him, so that he could not fall into the same pit that I fell into, because it was not a nice experience.
Yeah.
It was, we've been facing, predicament situations back then.
Exactly.
So that is why I had to do something so that I can provide for my boy. So since I'm working out, I don't see a reason why my boy should do all these things.
Yeah.
Because me, even my parents, they could not do anything. They could not afford school. They could not afford anything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to hustle anyhow so that I can take my boy to school.
Yeah. From a well-known stats about crime is that criminals tends to steal furniture from their own homes and money and sell them in exchange for drugs and all that. Has he been doing the same thing before?
Yes, I can say so because some people once came to my house and with the police, they were looking for my son. They asked me where they could find him. I said no. At this present moment, I haven't seen him in a couple of days. And then days later, I heard that my boy has been stealing other people's furniture like plasmas, cell phones, fridge, microwave, all this kind of things. And then they have this house where they put all those things. And then from there, they look for buyers, then they sell them.
Yeah. Okay, so my man, tell us the core reason how you reacted in this way in your community. Yeah. So since you came to as a happened, are you willing to change?
Yeah.
How do you think this program will help you? Okay. For now, let's cross over to one of our staff presenters, and we'll be back shortly right after this.
Thank you so much, Kay-gee. We are now back live, and I'm now joined by Simpson, who will be asking a few questions about drugs and alcohols across the country. Mr. Simpson, how are you? Okay, thank you. Do you know any other types of illegal substances in the country that are still being distributed today?
Well, I know Dacha, Nyaupe, and any other kind of weed.
What are the consequences of using these drugs and other related substances?
Well, it can destroy you mentally. It can destroy your immune system. And it can lead you to be something like a hobo.
How can a person differentiate from an alcoholic and also a drug abuser and also a non-alcoholic?
Well, a drug abuser is someone who has a drug in his or her body. And an alcoholic is a person who can live without an alcohol. Every day he must, it's a must to him to
take a sip.
Yeah. And then a non-alcoholic is a person that might not drink at all. Or even if he drinks, he just take one sip.
Then what do you think would be a suitable age for a person to drink, and the responsibility that a particular person, he or she, should take in drinking alcohol?
The age must be 18 because even the company of because it has stated that the person who is under the age of 18 mustn't drink
because they don't take responsibility.
Even selling, they must not sell it to them.
Okay, thank you. Do you think that parents are playing a very important role in raising their children and also keeping them off from the streets?
Well, I can say yes at home. They are supporting them with all means they can.
At the streets?
But at the street,
they
cannot do anything because they go out there, they meet their friends, they peer pressure, the adolescent stage, something like that.
Okay, so what do you think could be done to prevent this from happening?
They should take the responsibility because if they just leave it like that, they will end up destroying their futures.
And they also should encourage them to choose their friends. They should not choose any friends. They should choose their peers, also the ones who can guide them in their life. Okay, Mr. Simpson, thank you so much for your time today. Now back to you, Kay-gee, in the studio.
Welcome back. We are now joined by the police officer and also the social worker, Dr. Van Beek. Dr. Sir,
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Social worker, how are you, sir? Mr. Makaflos?
I'm fine and you,
I'm
Mr.
good.
KG.
Yeah, let me start with you. On a daily basis, how many times do you find yourself faced with this similar situation?
I think more than 10.
Yeah.
Because like one of the battle like the struggle in South Africa, where the darker, like the substances like the shisha the batar and stuff. And then
Okay. So as a social worker, what is the most encouraging thing that you can tell this young man to get prepared for?
Okay, the most encouraging thing is that bona like already they are willing to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it will be a thing include because there are some of the people because wasanya go change go difficult to change. So marabona go change.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay. So police officer, let me come to you. What advice you could give to this young man to becoming a better person?
I would like to advise the young man that he should respect his family, simply because without respect, there's nobody. And even his father should actually return respect to his son, simply because without respect, there will be no life in their house nor their home.
So what are the recent crime stats of South Africa?
I think crime stats currently, they might be 85.7% maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
they are really high.
Yeah.
If you can imagine, from 2002 they were like from 29% up to 85.7%.
Yeah.
Now it's a
Exactly.
really huge gap.
Yeah. Okay. So what are some of the implementation plans that you've come up with to prevent all this from happening?
We as the police officers
Yeah.
have teamed with the CPF, which is mainly dealing with us by assisting us
Yeah.
in the societies. Basically, what they are doing is that if they find people committing crime, they will then arrest them and take them to us instead of committing more justice.
Okay. So I understand that being a police officer takes courage and it's a life risk. So how do you deal with these culprits who might be armed with dangerous weapons and all that?
If you can actually recall, our Minister Fikile Mbalula had actually said that whoever shoots a police officer should die, and therefore we as the police officers, whoever shoots at us, we are going to take action according to the law.
Yeah. Meaning you shoot to kill.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Social worker, what advice you could give to this young man's parents, to enable a healthy living environment in their home?
Okay, the advice that I would give is that his father should actually try to be more supportive to his child, and other Lord I feel loved.
Yeah.
Because there are some of the people when they are not loved, they go all around outside, and they will never find that.
Okay. So what advice that you could give to youngsters out there who are wishing?
Is that you guys at home, you should go to school and stop copying your parents.
Yeah.
Because copying your parents, my fellow leader Laura Batu Badre, my fellow Jababa, Badra Luturin, kidding mistakes,
Yeah.
So stop copying your parents and actually do what we call study hard.
Yeah. We now have a caller on the line. A caller?
Good afternoon, KG.
Afternoon, sir.
I am Sapo.
Okay.
I'm calling you from Vuwane in Limpopo province.
Okay. Do you have any question or comment?
Yes. Actually, all I wanted to say is I hate drugs and alcohol with all my heart, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. And I have always taught my children to stay away from such.
Okay. So what you suggest could be a possible solution around all this?
Perhaps our government should amplify the drinking age to a high level and also deal effectively with the drug dealers who are smuggling drugs in and around the country.
Okay, thank you so much for that input. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Great stuff.
Bye-bye.
Okay, police officer, your advice to terminals who sell beers to the underage groups?
Basically, I would say to the terminals who are selling alcohol to youngsters,
Yeah.
they will lose their licenses
Yeah.
and they will never be allowed to sell alcohol anymore simply because what they are doing is illegal.
Yeah.
And to the youngsters, I would like to say that you need to go to school, study, and make sure that you get bursaries and improve your lifestyles. Simply because life without education is nothing.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. I have a tweet here from Kagiso Kay-gee saying, thanks for sharing your story. It's very important and wise to see a young man who has done wrong to society serving his sentence and willing to change. Okay. So what can you add upon all this that has been said? Yeah. Yeah. So far, are you satisfied with the conversation we had today, or do you think that this man this will encourage him to become a better person?
Yes, I think this conversation is a very vital conversation because as the social worker and the police officer said, all their ways, they're just comforting. And it's a pleasure that we had this opportunity because even me as a parent, I really wish my son could be like other boys out there. Go to school, become intelligent, and be able to provide for himself.
Yeah.
Yes, I think this program has been very useful and helpful.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming through, and I hope and believe that your life will never ever be the same. And also to all who have been watching this program, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Unfortunately, the time has run out, and that's why we leave it for today. And before we can leave, allow me to say, a failure to one person might be a great learning experience to someone else. But fear of failure is when we allow that fear to stop us from achieving things that can move us forward. And also, in everything that we do, there is always a chance that we will fail. Replace your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. I can also remind you that you may also catch this program on our YouTube channel, that is Kagiso_Kay-gee or Kagiso Taba on our YouTube channel, or also give us a call on 0527 Okay, that's where we leave it for today. Until next time, from me, Kagiso, and the rest of the team in the studio, we say bye-bye. Let's meet same time, same place, right here on Radzi, for sure.